Hey guys, fresh out of jail on Facebook. I was there for 30 days. I completed a few projects I was working on. First video was uniforms. This one, of course, is now props. So, in the back there, completed up another Dr. Quay's case to go with the original. And I had another one, and I went ahead and just added another line and painted it blue. And here is a Hypo Spray from Stephen Pepin, Deck 7. Check him out on Facebook. Really good guy. Got some really nice stuff. Along with the DS9 version. I have a Voyager coming, and I believe I might try and get a TNG from him. This is his first product, not the hissing one, but the one before that. So I have it kind of set up. Oops, there goes that. Anyway, there goes that case. And in this one, I also have set up with a Hypo Spray. This one is Nick's dad. And it's all machined aluminum and the vials. And I still need to paint it, do some things to that Hypo Spray. But those are medical cases. I did if I can do this white correctly, you will see a two-tone color scheme. I guess not. But I have a two-tone color scheme. The color on the bottom is like the tricorder and phaser from Star Trek The Search for Spock. And the top is a shiny kind of aluminum paint. There you kind of see the two-tone better of that rifle. It came in it's a 3D print. It came in sections. I had to sand it, glue it, resand it, take glue and putty and fill the connecting parts, all the joints, resand, paint multiple times. All the black areas you see, and even the grip, I've plastic coated, so they're all like plastic. They feel like a rubberized plastic. Everything I've done. I still need to do some detailings to it to make it done, but it's just going to be a solid prop, no lights, no sounds, just static. I have another one to do that I might add a light to. I might add a light to the front here. That's about it. Second was a 3D print of a Star Trek 5 or 6 Undiscovered Country phaser, Assault phaser. Went ahead and painted it up, did a lot of sanding, some filling. You might still see some imperfections, but still need to paint the little cowl inside a gray. But it looks just like my Master Replicas Star Trek phaser, Assault phaser, and it's about the same size. I've even taken out my Assault phaser and slid this into the display case, and it looks just like the same one. So that's pretty neat. I had to paint it black and illuminize the other parts, the barrel and the fins. This is a work in progress. This is a Star Trek Tng Med Kit. This also 3D printed. I still need to do a lot to it, but I've had to clean up the tricorder. It's a little medical tricorder, and I've painted the scanner, which is also 3D printed on aluminum, so it looks better than it did. I've had to replace the hinge on it, but it slides right in there. The door, of course, it's a work in progress. So there's my med kit. Coming down here is a Star Trek NX-01 Enterprise Mako assault rifle, or Mako rifle. Now I've had this one for about 8 years. I got it from Kevin over on his Prop Fix. This is a full-size resin copy. It's pulled from the molds that made the rifles on the show. So I've been doing a little sanding to it, a little puttying, a little fixing. Should be ready for paint here soon. I've got some few details I've got to add to it to just touch it off. But yeah, it's full size, full cast resin. Okay. Moving over here. Now I've had these things for, God, 12 years or so. Now the funny thing is I have 2 more of these tricorders and 1 more of these phasers that I haven't even done yet. So, but this is the full kit. It has where you can pop it up and down if you want to. It has the correct strap. The buttons I'm going to change out to gray hill. I've actually got one that is changed out to gray hill push buttons. And this is just a quick paint job on it. I've still got to detail it and stuff, but I mean, it's still the Star Trek 3 tricorder. And like I said, the head goes down and pops up if I want to. I've got to clean that band up and paint it black. Some of the other details that goes on it. But yeah, Star Trek 3 tricorder. I have 2 more of these to do. Then we move down here to this. This is the earlier version of the Star Trek 3 Search for Spock phaser. It's the one with the charging port. And if you notice on the Diamond Select toys and a few of the other ones, they don't have this port. So this is just a variant of that phaser. I still have the trigger that I need to do and attach. But this is also full cast resin. And I'm still doing it. I'm still got to paint the red and the white stripes and the red buttons and the white and the blue and yada yada yada. And I have another one of these to also do. Like I said, I have a button to put on there. So it kind of looks like a Richard coil. And I do have my Richard coil, but this is just a cheapo. So phaser and tricorder. Now, we're going to move on to TNG. Now, I've had these kits since 2012. And these were made by Druid Boy on the RPF, the Replica Prop Forum. I'm just now getting to these, putting them together. This is the metal and plastic version. Well, this is just the plastic and plastic version. I've got the bars. These are just painted toothpicks for added, just to make sure I'm doing everything correctly. And then I've got the gold bars there as well. This is the double bar space version, where this is just the bar space bar version. So I have the 2 different versions to do to complete rods. I have a lot more rods. Don't let this perceive being all the rods. I have some more to do. But these actually fit my face too. This was kind of amazing. I had held on to these since 2012 and hadn't done anything with them, and missed a few conventions where I could have got them signed by LeVar Burton. But now I'm getting to them, and you can wear these. I did not know that. Once I have these a little bit together, I start trying them on, and you can wear these. So I'm going to have one at the display on like a mannequin, and on this I'm going to like glue some sunglasses or glasses arms for your ears and put that on there. So now I can just put this on like a pair of sunglasses. So one to wear and one for display. So I'm getting to these visors. And this is what I'm actually kind of proud of. These are the Star Trek V Communicators made in 1989 for Star Trek V, of course. These were the mail-away walkie-talkies. Pretty awesome for what they are. But it's a Star Trek V. So what I've done is I've taken this, and I'm in the process, as if you see, let me get this back off of there. But I've had to take out the inside. I've had to seal the buttons and the antenna stem. It's still a work in progress, guys, so it's got a lot to do to it. But once you open it, boop, oh, come on, I can't do the pat to Kirk. Okay, once you get it open, it's a Star Trek 3 communicator. I know I've got a lot more to do to it, but I went ahead and I drilled the buttons, added the black screws, drilled 3 holes, added the screws. The lid was already broke off. They had little plastic tabs that hold the lid on. That's why I chose to do it to this communicator. So I went ahead and changed out that with some golden screws and washers. And a nut on the inside, so it does hold. It looks a little bit more like the movie. The grill is just a grill I dremeled down into a box, and then glued. I actually filled the mic's holes with this is where the microphone comes out, the speaker. I actually filled that with glue and then sanded it down. Removed half of it, half of this side. Then on this side, all I did was remove the glue from the inside so that I could still, now it does have a speaker grill in there, and painted it. Now this right here, a little ingenuity, I couldn't find a piece that actually looked like that, so I went to Hobby Lobby, and they had little miniature clothespins. So I just kind of sanded one of those down into the shape, and then glued it into spot, and then painted. And it kind of feels from a distance. It looks like what's there. The reason I removed everything behind the grill is now I can put the speaker back in there, and it has a hole for sound to come out. I have a battery placement, so I can put battery back there. And what I'm going to do is, I still got some more work to do to add the blinking red and green light here. But that will all be wired up to a reed switch from the inside, so when you do open the lid, the sound chirps, and then you will see the red and the red and green light down here flashing. Now I can't get it perfectly looking like a Star Trek 3 because of course it is a toy and I've worked with what I can, but so far it's not bad. And I'm very impressed because I've wanted to do it for so long. So I had to seal the holes, and next comes paint and some other things, but I'll have a Star Trek 3 communicator where I didn't have one before. And I might just do this to another one, since now I know the process and I can do it. I might go ahead and do another one into a Star Trek 3, or at least make this a more believable Star Trek 5 by replacing this with a white light-up screen. Alright, so that is what I've been doing on my 30 days doing hard time in Facebook jail. I'm still selling that third case in the back there. If anybody's interested, just hit me up. Alright guys, thanks for viewing. Oh, let me show you the rifle. Is not a full-sized rifle. I had it made miniature because I might be carrying around at a con and with space limitations and knocking things off of tables and stuff like that. So it's actually the size of an AR-15 CQB, a close quarter combat assault rifle. It's about the same. It's about the exact same size without the stock extended. So it's pretty nice. All right, guys. Thanks for viewing. Bye.